Today, I will be rating every Paper Mario game based on how funny Bowser's dialogue is, and will include 3 quotes from each game that I personally found the funniest. Also, massive thanks to Mario Wiki for providing the list of Bowser quotes for the Paper Mario franchise. With that being said, let's jump right in. Starting with Paper Mario 64, the first game in the series, Bowser does have his funny moments, but I feel as though he was in its early stages of being an established humorous character and felt like the team were playing it safe with his dialogue. He worked more as the main baddie of the game than the funny dude we all love today. There are a total of 18 quotes from Bowser, and the 3 I found the funniest were, "Oh Princess Peach, your cuddly little Bowser's here. Oh no, I can't believe I left my secret diary lying out. It'll be totally embarrassing if someone were to read that thing. What? Why? What? What's the princess doing here? Hey, you there. Tie the princess in ropes. If she gets out this time, heads will roll." I'm gonna be real honest. As much as I loved the first Paper Mario, Bowser wasn't really all that comical here, but it's understandable since he was in his early stages, but I give this a 34 out of 100, because most of these quotes from the list sound very generic. The next game is Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door. This is a huge improvement over 64, as Bowser came jam-packed with tons of new funny dialogue. I believe that the team finally got their foothold on Bowser as a character and what they wanted to do with him, and that is to make him a comic relief type of character, which works well because he isn't the main antagonist this time, so he has a lot of room for hilarity, and that was the best decision they could have made. There are a total whopping 38 quotes, and the 3 I found the funniest are, "Am I Mario's babysitter? I don't care what he's doing. Are you gonna call me every time that guy blows his nose or what? Sheesh. Great. Just great. Now I look like the huge mighty king of guys who talks to posters. I am Bowser, businessman and legend. Fear my accounting." This was really difficult to pick, just 3 quotes out of 38, because so many of these made me laugh out loud, and had to contemplate which to choose for this video, and it was insanely hard. But this is a massive step up from the first game, and I applaud the team for coming up with hilarious dialogue for Bowser here. I give this a 95 out of 100 rating. I deducted 5 points because there were like 1 or 2 lines that didn't sound funny at all. The next game is Super Paper Mario. This is the first Paper Mario game to completely change up the formula from being a turn-based RPG to a full-on platformer with Paper Mario characters. It's also the second Paper Mario game where you can play as Bowser himself, which is mind-blowing at the time. There are a total of 69 quotes, which is a substantial amount. The 3 funniest quotes I found are, "Hey, who are those hairy guys in the back? We shave around here, minions. Good gravy, you're ugly. I've had egg salad sandwiches chunkier than this guy." These quotes are somehow even funnier than TTYD, and they were on an absolute roll with these lines. You can tell that they were having a lot of fun writing these, as they got creative and such. I rate this game a 97 out of 100, solely because there were a lot more quotes this time around, and a ton of them were side-splittingly hilarious. The next game is Paper Mario Sticker Star. Oh wait, Bowser doesn't have any dialogue for whatever reason, which is an absolute crime considering that's what he's known for in most games. Why would you make a Paper Mario game and not have Bowser, of all characters, speak? So many questionable decisions here. Moving on to Color Splash, which is a pretty massive downgrade from the first 3 games, since he has less quotes this time around, with a total of 12, and it doesn't help that he barely talks at all, since he was possessed by black paint. The 3 quotes I found funniest are, "What? What's going on? Mario, what are you doing here? Do we have a card rate scheduled for today? What did you do to my brain? Chumps, and why do I feel like I got hit by a bus? Bwahahaha. Put a lid on it, Rusty. I'll show you the true meaning of paint. Okay, now this is really my last breath. The other was just a warm-up." Pretty much the only redeeming quote was the one with the Mario Kart reference, which caught me off guard the first time playing Color Splash and put me in a laughing fit. That was easily the best line in the entire game, but it sucks that Bowser barely spoke here, and most of his lines were either lame or cheesy. I rate this 35 out of 100. I rated this one 1 point above 64, solely for the cart line, and that's it. Moving on to the last game, which is the Origami King. Bowser returns with more dialogue this time, with a total of 18 quotes. The funniest I found are, "I got a body too. Those folded jerks just bent it in ways that I won't describe in detail right now. It's seen worse, believe me. Origami girl, look at me. I'm Bowser. I breathe fire and punch through solid rock sometimes. You think I'm scared of that little twerp? Plus, I mean, I'm raising Junior. You think that's easy? Try parenting a high-energy kid with access to a flying car and his own army. Your brother doesn't scare me. Now that is dysfunctional. These are a big step up from Color Splash, with a couple of gold lines sprinkled here and there, with a couple of relatable ones that demonstrates how much Bowser has grown as a father figure for his son and minions over the years. He's treated as the comic relief in the game still, but it's nice to see him and Mario work together in the game against the main antagonist of the game. Overall, Bowser has a myriad of hilarious dialogue throughout the Paper Mario games, and he has a ton of funny lines in the Mario Luigi games as well. It's nice to see Nintendo giving the iconic Big Baddie the respect he deserves by showcasing him in most Mario RPGs by demonstrating how funny he actually is. With that being said, thank you for watching. Did you enjoy this rating video? I've been planning on doing more like these for other characters and games. Please comment below if you did, and like and subscribe for more videos like these if you want to.